stress is something which we have started feeling that it is part and parcel of our life. I am under stress, he is under stress, she is under stress, everybody is under stress. So we have started considering stress as a normal thing in our lives. Okay, which is completely unacceptable, and therefore we need to, now this is little bit of subjective thing, because for the same situation a person would can feel a tremendous amount of stress and the other person can feel completely cool about it. So stress is the reaction to the external stimuli which our body is giving. So there is an external stimuli or external situation, how are we reacting to it defines our stress. So usually I take a lecture of about 1 hour on just stress management. We will go on to some very basic principle as to define whether you are under stress or not. So whenever you are under a situation, and suppose there is a situation, difficult situation, and you have reacted, now you have to see the emotional health, or you have to answer, are you feeling happy or not about anything? So if you are feeling happy about a situation, that means you are on the right path. If you are not feeling happy, so there can be only two ways you will react to a situation, or two feelings you can have. You can feel good about that situation, or you can feel bad about that situation. So if you're feeling good about that situation, you're feeling happy, which is your internal judgment, then you are on the right track. If you're not feeling happy, sometimes we say, I'm feeling so, I'm okay. That is not, either you are happy or you're not happy. So if you're not happy, then you start thinking, what are the measures to make yourself out of this? And it is part and parcel of our life, like day and night. After every day there is night, and after every night there is a day. So these happiness and unhappy moments are going to be there. What we have to make sure is that whenever we are unhappy for a very small time, so that it doesn't impact our body, because unhappiness negatively impacts our body by secreting stress hormones which have their negative impacts. So what I would recommend is, and which I do personally, because we have a very hectic, busy and emergency life, getting up in the night, getting calls in the emergency, is to practice yoga, practice meditation, practice pranayam, deep breathing, because that cleanses your body. And what I suggest to the office goers and those who are again busy, that you can find time. If it is half an hour, 45 minutes, you have been in your office desk, you can just take few deep breaths through your nose, exhale through your mouth without disturbing your colleagues. And it is a good habit. It cleanses. So deep breathing is something which can be done all throughout the day, conscious breathing, which you call, and you will be able to get little bit of, say, 1 hour have passed, just close your eyes, take deep breath, and this can help you. Practicing meditation, practicing yoga, practicing doing exercise releases endorphins, and it can the endorphins are the happy hormones, and it keeps you on a happy note. So whenever there is a external situation, suppose somebody talks to you in a bad language, usually our reaction is that we become upset about it. But those people who are meditating, who are exercising, who are doing all this pranayam and all those things, the impact of these situations is very less on them. So suppose I'm in a happy state of mind, I have practiced mindfulness, meditation, I've done yoga, and somebody says a bad word to me, or in a language which I don't like, I will be quite okay with it. I will say the other person itself is in not a good sense, so I will not. But if I'm not done that, if I've not slept well, I may become very much irritable, but it's going to harm me. So you have to find out things which makes you happy. So reading good books, positive thoughts before, after getting up, before sleeping. So there are various ways where we can handle the stress. There is a concept called as SBO concept. So here is a situation and here is an outcome. So this situation will decide the outcome. Outcome can be happy or unhappy. And we always blame the situation, that this is the situation which has caused me the outcome of either happiness or unhappiness. But we forget about this B. And this B is about the belief about this situation. So if you start changing, suppose there was a situation and you became unhappy in that, don't blame that situation, because these situations are not under our control usually, and they can come again and again. So think about what I can think about this situation which will change the outcome to happy outcome. I'll just give you a short example so that people get the idea of what I'm saying. For example, a person enters our room and he starts abusing us. So it is a situation, a person entered my room and abusing. The outcome would be, some people will become really angry, may hit him back, may abuse him back, and most of us will be angry about the situation. So there is a situation and there is an outcome which is very unhappy. Now we find that an old lady comes in and holds the hand of that boy who was giving abusive languages and saying sorry, that he's a mentally retarded person, he doesn't understand what he is saying. Immediately the anger will change into sympathy. The situation is same, but the anger has changed into sympathy, empathy. Those who might have abused him might start feeling bad that he's a poor boy, he didn't understand. So what I'm trying to tell you is the situation was same, the boy coming in, entering, but once we know, or once the belief is changed about that situation, the outcomes have become completely different. So this is just an example. So whenever you face a situation which has made you unhappy, and if you cannot change that situation, cannot change the place where you are working, I think start looking at the belief which you have made, because finally it is your own health which is very important.